Hey guys, it's Faydee with Lauren Yeates on Rave It Up.
Nobody loves you like I do. If you never know, girl, now you know.
Hey guys, it's Lauren Yeates from Rave It Up here, and I'm privileged to be here today with Faydee. How you going, Faydee?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Welcome to Rave It Up. It's a pleasure to have you on the show today.
It's nice to be here.
I appreciate your busy schedule at the moment.
But you know what? It's nice.
It's great to have you here.
It's nice to do an interview in English, to be honest.
Oh God, how many do you do not in English?
Well, no, I speak English.
Yeah.
But I recently came from the Middle East. Like I did a promo tour there,
So you had to do
and because
everything.
I've got Lebanese background, so they forced me to talk in Arabic, and I can speak it, but it's really broken.
Oh,
like
because you haven't
destroyed.
practiced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean, destroyed. So it's like I'm doing a quiz, you know.
Yeah. Is
And-
English your first language, or is
Yeah,
Arabic?
no,
Oh.
definitely
So
English.
good.
Yeah.
Good to have you on. And you are back home. How does it
Yeah,
feel?
it was really,
What have
really
you missed
good.
the most?
What are Portos?
A porter. I think there's one just like literally just
that's where
across
I'm
the
going
road.
right
isn't
after
there?
this, straight up.
Good plan. Good plan.
Yeah, I missed the Portos. I missed my family. I hadn't seen them for almost a year.
Really?
Yeah, it's been like that. So, but I was lucky enough to see them in Lebanon like a month ago, for the first time, like in 11 months,
Wow.
for my sister's engagement. So that was nice. And then I came here soon after.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, come back more, man. We love you here in Australia.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, I miss it. I really do. This is where it all started. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love how humble you are. Now, before we talk about all your achievements, we'd love to get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
And I think we should start from the beginning, right? Because that only makes sense
Yeah,
too.
of course. Yep.
You were discovered online at the age of 19. That's correct, right?
Yeah.
By Buckle Up Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, is it true that you found your love for music through your cousins? Because they used to
Yeah.
like record beats and sing to it?
Yeah, there was like, so they started out first rapping and, you know, creating beats or whatever. And one day I was in the car with one of them, and I started singing just randomly, you know. And then he's like, "Oh, you got a good voice. Like, why don't you try something in one of our songs?" You know, I was like, "Yeah, cool, I'll do that." So I did that, and you know, yeah, I enjoyed it. But then I started kind of forming a passion of writing songs. And I used to always listen to music in a really different way. First of all, I was really like informed in the music culture. Like I knew, you know, every artist, where they charted, how long they charted.
That is impressive.
Yeah, like, I was really into the pop culture, you know, and I wanted to be a part of it somehow. And I used to listen to music kind of in a way where I'd be like, this is a cool record, but I feel like it would have been, if I would have done it, I would have done it like this.
better, yeah.
No, I would have done it like this. No, it
Yeah.
would have been better. So much better. Yeah, so I used to like, because I didn't have a producer at that point and I couldn't produce at that point, I used to just take top 40 songs and I would, the instrumental, and I would remix them. And I would write my own lyrics and melodies, and then I'd put them online. And that's how I got discovered by the age of, I think I was turning 19. Yeah, by Ronnie. Yeah.
That is awesome. Did you ever think of it as a career at that point?
No, but I mean, at 13, I knew I wanted to do it. I remember I don't know what happened, but I had went to my mother and I said to her, I know what I want to do. And she was like, I just woke her up too, you know. She's already, you know, probably like, what do you want, you know? Like, what do you want? And I'm like,
Another phase.
Yeah, exactly, another phase,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm like, I want to be a singer, you know. And she's like, but you don't have a good voice, like that, you know.
Whoa,
But-
brutally honest.
Don't get me wrong, my mum's like the best and she's super supportive,
Yeah.
but she's brutally honest.
That's good.
And
You
at
need
that point, you know, my voice wasn't that great, right? If I listen
she
back.
said it's good now, right?
Yeah, now she approves
good.
now. Yeah. So I think I've lived also like, I've kind of lived all my life proving myself and to others
yeah.
that I can do it. And I think
You've
that's very
earned it.
important. Yeah,
way.
I think so.
So you were just uploading to YouTube and online.
YouTube didn't exist
YouTube
then.
didn't exist.
No, this was back in the 60s. No,
Back-
how old
You're not
are
that
you?
old. I mean, what's your secret? You look amazing.
Thank you. No, this was back. There was a website called SoundClick, because now it's SoundCloud,
SoundClick?
right?
Wow, okay.
So it was SoundClick back then, and that's what we used to upload it.
And you're just uploading for fun? Or do you literally think, okay, want to be discovered.
No, there's even a backstory behind that, and it's just too long. I was a big fan of an artist, R&B singer named Monica. Massive fan. I used to run her biggest website. Like, I was a fan myself, you know, of an artist. So I understood from a fan's perspective. That's why kind of doing this as an artist, I do appreciate my fans so much more. So
You've been there.
yeah, I've been there, you know. So anyway, because I was a fan of hers, I met a lot of other fans, and you become friends. And you know, there were fans in America who were good singers, and they kind of recommended me. Like, they were saying, listen, why don't you go onto SoundClick, upload your stuff there, and you know, you might get discovered or whatever. So I did that, and that's how that happened. YouTube, actually, I was one of the first, I think, in Australia to kind of start with YouTube. That was
You're
back
all
when.
over it.
That was back. Actually, it's funny. I was talking to Ronnie about that. When we were uploading stuff on YouTube at that point, like music videos and stuff, that was the point where labels were taking down videos for their artists because it was like, oh, we don't want it on YouTube. We want people to, you know, watch the video on TV or download the song online. Now
it's like everybody
Please.
does it. If you don't do it, you're weird, right?
Exactly,
It's like,
yeah.
what's wrong?
You're missing out.
You can't afford it. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
SoundClick though. I've learned something new today.
SoundClick, yeah.
SoundCloud,
That was
copy
even
that.
before MySpace.
Oh my.
How
Okay.
old are
Back
you?
in the day, yes. Do you even still use MySpace? Apparently it's still there.
It's still there, really?
Yeah, apparently.
No, but I heard they closed it down like recently, like officially. It was
okay,
like
then I need to
maybe
keep
I'm
up
wrong.
with
I don't
that.
know. I don't know. But yeah.
I think it's still up, but just musicians use it. That's why I asked.
Oh, I don't know what.
It's
musicians
not
use.
the big thing
No.
right now, so
No.
don't waste your time with it. I don't think.
I still get fans come up to me, like in Germany, will come up to me and say, you know, oh, I've loved you since MySpace, and I'm like, wow, like since then.
Wow.
Like, damn.
Dedication.
You must have really like, if you'd like my stuff
It
back
wasn't
then.
just
you
like a
must
Faydee phase.
No.
Hey, that has a ring to
Maybe
it.
it was a Faydee face with an F,
Faydee face.
with a capital F. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it turned into something else.
Yeah, now they're just in love with you. Yeah, are they following you everywhere? You might have to be careful of
It was
that.
a male fan,
Okay then.
which is fine.
That's
whatever.
fine too. So before all this, was there any other careers that you wanted to pursue?
I
Or were you
think
kind of thinking, I don't know what I want to do?
No, of course. I mean, there was one point I wanted to be a biologist. Which is
I've had a lot of people say that. what is it about it? I've never wanted to be.
really a lot of people said it. Really,
Yeah.
I don't know. I really enjoyed my teacher. Like,
Oh, okay, that
like,
might be it.
Like,
Yeah.
she was fun, and I enjoyed the like learning about genes and chromosomes and stuff like that. I don't know. There was something interesting about that, and I think
There
once,
you go.
I don't
A
know.
little
She was my favorite teacher.
quick
Maybe that's
fact
why
about
she kind
Faydee.
of yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty much all I really remember. Other than that, I wanted to become
Yeah, and then it was like a different love.
yeah.
When it came
Then
to
it was just like,
music.
shoo, that's it. I want to become this.
You've got to be focused.
Yeah.
And it looks like you have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely making us Aussies proud by making
Yeah.
it big overseas now. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Aw.
But there must be like a lot of hardships
Hardships?
hardships that come with it though.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It, like just before you were saying you hadn't seen your parents for like a year.
Yeah.
Do you, except for that, would you just see them once a year, or? And how about your friends?
My friends?
What are
I
friends?
said I don't have friends
Yeah.
for that reason.
Yeah.
No, you know, there's a lot of sacrifices you do have to make with the personal life. You know, like I came back to Sydney, for example, and like my main guy is pretty much like Divi, who's like sitting over there. He's you know my right hand man when it comes to my music. You know,
Yeah.
He's done a lot of my biggest hits, and Ronnie, my manager. You know, so but we've been like literally like glued together since I've been here, and I haven't had a chance to even see anybody
Yeah.
else, and even like sleep in one designated
In one
bed.
area, yeah.
You know what I mean? And just kind of preparing for my tour here. So I've always got something on, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
But I would love to just enjoy a day on the beach right now. Like I'm seeing the sun, I'm like, oh, I really need a tan.
Good days for
I
it
need
too.
a tan so bad.
Really? You do? Really? All right.
Whoops. Maybe we can
I
both.
need the tan. So,
Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I don't need
Yeah.
a burn.
Oh.
I said a tan.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I burn too. I go red first, and then I go, I don't know, peeled brown.
and then
Yeah.
brown. That's how we both get our tans.
Right?
It's a painful process, but we get there
yeah,
eventually.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's good that you guys, are, you know, you spend so much time together. You must be a family
We just don't
now.
sleep in the same bed. That's the only thing we don't do.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I even suggested that recently. I'm like, do you want
Let's save some money.
We've only got one bed. Are you cool with that? He's like, no, bro.
We're not that close yet.
We're not. Yeah, 10 years and we're still not that close yet.
And you're just laughing over there.
Yeah, with his headphones on,
Really?
still working. Still
Come
working.
on, it's Faydee. Close mates, brothers.
He's nervous.
Oh.
Remember,
He
I'm
doesn't
the
like to
pretty.
be
I'm
talked
the
about.
face, and I'm
You're
just the face, and he's the talent. Remember?
You are the talent too.
No.
I wouldn't be interviewing you if you weren't the talent.
Just like
You need to come on too, mate.
Yeah, Divvy, come on, bro.
If you're like,
answer the questions for me.
behind all these beautiful songs.
Tell them what's really happening.
Yeah, we need the goss. We need the behind the scenes.
They're probably really curious now what you look like. We have to show them at the end. At the end, you have to come through.
Just the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Hello.
They never see me. I'm like Kramer's apartment.
So coming up, Divvy Poda.
It's like Kramer's apartment. I love that. Everyone can relate to that. Unless you don't watch Seinfeld, then what are you doing?
Seinfeld?
Yeah, what are you
I
doing?
was in New York recently. That's all I watched.
Seinfeld. Oh,
It's so appropriate, right?
I'm very proud of you.
All right.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Even though they don't make it anymore, it's a classic.
The reruns.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, way off topic.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Friends, I just recently... Friends, not the TV show, actually Friends.
I was talking about Friends, the TV show today as well.
I love that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it actually comes to Friends, I just recently found out that we have a mutual friend.
Who?
Ramos?
Ramos.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, Ramos is a guy that Divvy has worked with as well.
He's a talented guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very talented.
Yeah.
I've
How
heard
did you
some of his
originally
stuff.
meet him?
I've met him once before in the studio.
Yeah.
I think it would have been in probably Alexandria. There's a
Yeah.
studio there that we
He's so
popped
easy to
in
get
and out
along
of.
with, isn't he?
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
Because he was on the show like a week ago, literally,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, he started talking about you, and I was like, oh, he's coming on the show next week. He
Yeah.
was like, really? Oh my god! Like we chat, we text. Like he's quite
Wow.
a good friend. And I was
Yeah,
like, okay, this
Wow.
is such a small world.
It's a very small
And he
world.
told me to tell you that he just has like the utmost respect for you.
No, man, that's really
Yeah.
nice. It's nice to see, you know, that there's artists out there as well that kind of give respect to
Yeah.
other artists and I don't have that ego
Yeah, it's like,
strapped
I'm too
around
cool for
you know
you.
them and
Yeah.
stuff. So no, he's a very talented guy and you know, it's good that you actually got to meet him last
Yeah,
week.
there you go.
Hopefully I'll see him
We've
on.
been friends for years now.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
really?
he's been on the show. I think it was his 5th time on the
Okay.
show. He loves coming on here.
Well, maybe you should come to the show in Sydney.
Yes.
I'll see him there.
I
Yeah.
think he's overseas at the moment, actually.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he's helping film like a documentary at the moment.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah,
That's
he's,
awesome.
He's gone far, that guy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good
You know
on
what would be amazing? You two doing a collaboration.
Yeah.
I think that would be an awesome song. You got to get on that, by the
Yeah,
way.
you gotta get on that, dude.
Get on it. Get Ramos. So they're two voices that just it'd be beautiful. It'd be magic. Yeah.
Nice,
Just
thank
an
you.
idea for you.
Okay, yeah.
Now, there has been something that your fans are wanting me to talk to you about. It's about your name.
Yeah.
Faydee is actually your name, but it's actually spelled with a Y and not the 2 E's.
Yeah,
so
it
why
finishes
did
with
you
a Y.
change it?
Well, growing up in Australia, people can't really pronounce the real name.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
How would you pronounce it?
I would have said Faydee. Is that actually how you... No, it
no,
isn't. Oh.
No. No, okay. To be honest, I got it from my cousin. Who, I feel like I stole a lot from my cousin. He was the one
I
that
stole
rapped.
the love for music, yeah.
He was the one that rapped first. His name was Shady.
Faydee, Shady.
So
like Slim Shady?
yeah, he
Did
was like
copy
my
it
he was like
from
my older
Eminem?
brother, right? Because
Yeah.
he's 3 years older than me. So I changed it to Faydee because they couldn't pronounce it properly. They would say fatty, fatty, farty, farty.
Really? Farty?
Farty, because in Turkish it's farty. It's a
Really?
different,
Yeah.
yeah. But you know, it's not pronounced that way, right? So ever since I was a kid, we kind of I went with Faydee, and it was just easier to pronounce, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so
How do you usually...
say it,
Yeah.
Faydee.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I can see why people get
Yeah,
that
yeah.
confused.
The Arabic way is Faydee.
Yeah, so you're just
So
like, I'm just going to live with...
It's gonna be very difficult for an Aussie to say Faydee.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fatty.
Do you find like you get confused between the two? Do you find yourself like...
No, because most of the people call me Faydee, and it's been like that all my life. But my family, it's all nicknames. It's
Yeah.
Fads, it's Fades, it's, you know. I
Your
don't
name
know,
has a
you
lot
little
of
shit.
nicknames.
Just, you know.
Your mum call you, your
Yeah,
dad.
my
call
mum.
you-
My dad's the biggest fan. It's so cute, man.
Aw,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
adorable. You gotta have...
They both
that
are.
support
I feel like
system.
giving my mum so much crap. She's the best.
You're a great mother. if
She's
you're
the
watching
best.
this.
I'll get to you in a second.
Yeah. I'll give you compliments soon. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
want to
yeah.
put you down.
She's actually in Lebanon now, still. So
Oh, wow.
yeah. When I went to Dubai, I actually brought her to Dubai while she was in Lebanon. I was like, she needs a break, you know?
Yeah, take her on holiday.
Yeah, I took her on holiday for a few days and she loved it, and it was nice to spend some time with her. Because I was like, I haven't seen her for so long, and then I knew that I wasn't going to see her when I came back here. So I was like, you know what, since you're nearby, come through. And You know?
Mother son
Enjoy.
time. How nice.
Yes, yeah, of course, why not?
Good,
That's
you're
what it's all
remembering what's
about,
important.
right?
Yeah.
Not friends, just
Yeah,
family.
Family, that's it. Sorry to all these friends out there.
No,
Shout out to all.
I'm kidding. I love you guys too.
Yeah.
But they don't like me probably now after this.
Yeah, well, it's a love-hate relationship, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. No, my friends are cool, man.
But you don't find
I've got a
yourself
select
like.
few though. I'll be honest with you.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good. It's quality over quantity, right? I've
Yeah.
learned that as
Well,
I've gotten older.
yeah, I mean, all my life I've kind of like really kept my close friends close, and
Mm.
and if any kind of come through, and because I'm a really friendly guy. I've worked a lot in all different kinds of customer service type jobs growing
there
up.
you go. Learn something new.
Right? So like I'm pretty social, so I like to make friends. I like to, but it's hard for me to call someone my real friend.
Yeah.
So
It's more like
But we'll get onto that later.
acquaintances, right? Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
But you don't find yourself like signing official forms with the double E instead of the Y. that would totally confuse me. I'd be like, oh yeah, right.
No, they'll come
Can
to
I have
like-
another
They'll
form?
come to like, can you autograph this? And they're like, no, just sign.
Just sign it. I don't.
Yeah,
Who are
sure,
you?
No problem. Yeah, no, I don't get confused in that aspect.
Okay,
I-
good.
When I gotta sign up on the checks, it's a different thing.
Yeah, exactly. Now, your latest song, Nobody, is
Yep.
out now, and it features Cat DeLuna and Left Side.
Yes.
It is an amazing song. If
You like
if you
it?
haven't checked it out, guys, you need to. It's so catchy.
Yeah.
I definitely, when you first released it, I was like playing it on repeat.
Yeah.
It's that
Oh,
good.
thank you so
But
much.
how was it working with them?
It was cool.
Cat DeLuna, like-
Well, I met Cat DeLuna in 2014 for New Year's. Going into 2015, we had a show in a country called Azerbaijan, and a really cool place. And she was performing there as well as me. And we met there for the first time, and we just clicked. She's a cool chick. She's fun.
She looks fun.
She's from New York. She's Dominican Republic, so she's like that chick that you just hang out like that. That's like a cool person. She's one of the most genuine ones I've met as well in the industry.
That's fair.
And we just hit it off. So like, in my mind, I was like, okay, Cat DeLuna's in my mind. Next time, I have a song kind of ready, we'll
That will suit her, yeah.
Like, let's do something, So, we kept in touch, and I hit her up, and she was like, yeah, I'm down, let's do it. So, that's how the song kind of came out with Cat DeLuna. And then I was looking for a rapper for the record, and then a friend of mine from Germany had actually suggested a rapper named Left Side. He was like, this guy's really good, you should check him out. He's done songs with Sean Paul and all this. And I was like, all right. So I checked him out. He's really talented. So I sent him the track, and he killed it. And I was like,
He did.
This is sick, Like I changed the whole chorus because of what he did on his part. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change the hook and get you involved in this hook. So yeah, that's how that came about. And then we shot the video in Bucharest in Romania.
It looked like a lot of fun.
It was really cool because I actually shot a video with this director before with a song called Love in Dubai, and I really liked his work. So in my mind, I was like, okay, I gotta work with him next. And I was touring Europe at that point, and I hit up Cat and Left Side, and I was like, come through, this guy's really good, and I want to shoot. I knew what kind of video I wanted to shoot. I wanted something in the streets, something fun, away from the beach for a little bit, because a lot of videos in Europe have been like kind of on the beach, which is great, but I wanted to do something different. You know what I mean? I wanted to give a different kind of vibe, and we got like the NYPD New York car in there, and I had a friend of mine doing like contortion stuff, and really good dancers, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. And how long did the whole process take? Because you've got the writing, you've also got the video shoot.
Well, the song was actually, the song started about a year and a half ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it took a year and a half to do.
That's dedication.
That's how long my songs take.
It's meant to be.
So the next one will be out in 2018, mid 2018. No, because there's quite a few songs that I do, and I would have done that a year and a half ago, but released a song that I did, say, I don't know, 6 months ago, and released it sooner. Everything has its timing. And I guess when I thought of Cat DeLuna on the record, that's when I was like, all right, I've got this song. That's kind of how it is. I'll do records, and then I'll just kind of sometimes I'll have a song that's kind of good for a certain artist. So then that's when it's the right time for it to come out. And then by the time everyone's schedule kind of came about, where we, didn't conflict, we shot the video, and then that was it. So, I mean, with all in all, without the, me starting the record, I think with me and Kat and Left Side, it took just a few days, really.
Oh, that's good.
But
because they recorded their stuff.
They recorded their stuff,
studios?
yeah. So Kat recorded hers in New York, and Left Side recorded his in Miami or Jamaica. And they sent it through, and put it together, and came out the way it came out.
Came out amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
And I just have to ask, that little laugh that Kat does at the end of the song, was that
It's cute, right?
intentional or not?
No, it wasn't. It's funny because, like I said, she's a character. Like, she's got so much energy, and I was actually recording her through Skype, right? So, I mean, I wasn't personally recording it, but I was there in the session to kind of just guide through some of the vocal arrangement. And she's super talented. She's got an amazing voice. But I was happy that she could trust my vision, And she kind of messed up one line, so she started laughing. And I was like, and the guy was like ready to kind of like delete it and move on. I was like, keep that.
Yeah.
I was like, keep that. I'm using that. And then I did, and I thought it was just a nice like.
At the end, she's like, "Oh, that's it." Like,
Yeah, that's literally what happened. It was like it kind of like just. I think the song finished actually. She didn't mess up. The song finished, and then she was like, "Oh, that's it." Like that,
That's
I,
it.
I can
Yeah,
keep
I'm
going.
done.
Like,
Yeah.
I can keep going. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's a G.
It just added to the song, I think.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't delete it.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely felt it was necessary. It was a fun record, so
Yeah. Well, I think that year and a half that it took was worth it.
I mean, it's so fun.
Exactly. We thank you that it took so long because it wouldn't have. It might have come out differently.
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
didn't.
Yeah, you never know.
So if the listeners haven't checked it out yet, check it out.
Check
It's
it out.
amazing.
Nobody
song and
featuring
the video
Catalina on
clip.
Left Side. Yeah.
Video clips on YouTube.
Yeah, you like the video,
Because YouTube
right?
exists now.
YouTube exists. Yeah. That's where most of my views go. So.
Yeah, I did love the video clip to answer your question.
Yeah,
I did.
you liked it?
Yeah.
Did you like my dancing in the video too? It was like my
I love your
first
dancing in
time.
all videos. You're very
Yeah.
you kind of like work with the camera. It's like the camera loves you and you know it. You're like, yes.
Yeah, right.
That,
I just choose
in
the best
in a non
shots.
like douchey way. I mean that. That sounded wrong. I'm sorry.
Well, I've come a long way from my very first video. My very first video, that I shot in like 2007, was a song called Wonder Why. And I had sampled Tupac's Wonder Why They Call You Bitch.
Okay. I don't think I've heard that song. I need to now.
I don't want you to hear it. It's terrible. But I shot this video and I was not experienced. You know what I mean? And I had no sleep. I had a show the night before. I had no sleep because I decided to just have a good time living the artist life for a night. And I regretted it the next morning. I never did it again.
You did.
I never did it again because I looked so terrible in the video and
Yeah.
my eyes
It's
are like shot red. You know what I mean? So I feel like I've come a long way since then. So.
Yeah, because the bloodshot eyes, you can't hide that with makeup or
you can't
anything.
hide that,
Yeah,
no.
unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly.
You can hide the bags under the eyes,
Yeah,
just
but not
the redness.
Exactly.
Get me some contacts, like.
Get me in your face.
Yeah, exactly. Just wear a mask for the video. Clip.
Yeah.
That probably wouldn't work.
Oh, I wish we did that. It'd be so much easier.
There you go, maybe an idea,
Right?
but please don't. Just get sleep. Your body needs it.
Yeah, alright, cool. All right.
And I found out that this song ended up being in the top 40 in Shazam in Australia.
I couldn't believe
that is amazing. How does that
that.
feel?
That was awesome because Australia was the last person. Australia was the last country that I would have expected this song to really hit.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
you're
know
home.
because I'm home. It's
We've
great.
got to support Shady.
No, there's-
Shady. I was about to say Shady. Yeah,
Slim Shady. Why do you call it Slim Shady?
Faydee.
Or Slim Faydee. How about that?
Yeah, Hey.
Hey.
I do like
Right, you
that.
like
That's
that,
good.
right?
Yeah, stick with that.
No, it's nice, but like after working so hard and being away from Australia for so long, for it to kind of still be, for people to still enjoy my music here,
And support
and for
you.
me to still be able to tour here is a really nice feeling.
Yeah.
And when I found out it was a top 40, it was definitely, I felt something really, really special. Because Shazam, that means like, this is like, you're not forcing it down people's throat. This is people that are interested to like, what is this song?
what is this
You know what
song?
I'm
Let
saying?
me,
Yeah, let me.
open Shazam.
Yeah.
Whoever invented
Whoever
that, that's
the-
amazing.
Right?
I always use it.
It's the best. It's the best. Yeah.
I might have actually added to that too because I think I Shazammed your song. There you
Did
go.
you?
You're welcome.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm like, yeah, this it sounds like Faydee, but
But just
what
to
is-
make sure.
Yeah, just to make sure.
No, you know what? Just to help him out, let me
Yeah.
add one more more
You're
listener.
welcome. I'll
Thank
I'll
you.
just every single time your song's on, I'll just keep
You're the best,
Shazamming it. And because I did hear Kat Luna's voice as well, and I was like, oh my god, like I had not heard her music for ages. I remember
Right,
I
yeah.
what was it? Watched her video clip "Wine Up" when it first
Yeah.
came out. I love that song.
How
I
good
used
is
to
that
dance to
record?
that all the time.
That was, yeah, I mean, like, before I even, like, I don't know, I probably just started then. And that was like, yeah, that was a huge
my
record.
jam,
That was
yeah.
a huge record, yeah. So
And then she released a few after that, but what happened to her after that?
so she was
she
doing,
releasing music and I
she
just
did,
didn't know?
yeah, I know. She went to like, she's now like doing more stuff in Japan and stuff in the Asian market. She released some really cool records last year with Jeremiah and Trey Songz. That
Wow,
did well.
I need to check that out then.
Yeah, you got to check that out. Really, really cool. And then Faydee. So it was nice.
And then Faydee. Talking about your song, third person. All right. That works.
Just reminding myself.
Exactly.
Exactly. I don't want to say my other name. That's the only reason.
The people will be like, what?
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 You mean Slim Faydee?
Yeah.
Hey! Now, the reason you are back in Australia, for those that don't know, you're doing a few shows. You're in
Yes.
Sydney and Melbourne and Brisbane.
Yep.
So for those people that have bought tickets and are going, or
Mm-hmm.
are going to buy tickets after this interview, what can they expect from the show?
A lot of energy.
Oh,
Really, a lot of energy, and I'm going to be singing most of my hit
our
songs.
our old favorites too.
Like?
Please say. Oh, Can't Let Go. I love that song. I really do.
Yeah, of course. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I think that would probably leave the show if I didn't sing that song.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're gonna
Yeah, are
obviously
you
sing
coming?
the new one. That was something I wanted to ask you about.
I what?
I've taken the night off and I definitely want to come.
Okay, so you're gonna be there.
Yes,
You're gonna
I'll
be
be singing to every song.
All right, no, you have to be there.
I'll be at the
Are
front.
you serious?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be singing. Can't Let Go, Laugh Till You Cry, Nobody, I Need Your Love,
Unforgettable as well. Is it
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. I knew it was on
Close
something.
Enough, Slim Shady,
You
Unforgettable.
need an unforgettable song because you are unforgettable.
So
Hey.
Shady's record, Unforgettable. Yeah,
There
so all of that, and I'll pretty much bring you my shows that I do in the rest of the world, bringing it back home. So
And
it's
I've
gonna
heard
be
that you're
fun.
doing like heaps of rehearsals lately. So I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of dancing? Or is this rehearsals for you singing?
No, this isn't. Yeah, I'll need that too. No, definitely dancing. Yeah, definitely dancing. You'll see me shaking my booty.
I was like wondering, what's he going to say here?
For my-
Just shake my thing.
You gonna make it rain?
I'll bring some. I was gonna say $1
Fake
bills,
dollar-
but we
fake
don't
dollar
have
bills?
that.
No, we don't. No.
Monopoly money, is that alright?
That's fine. That's just fine.
That's just fine.
For the Sydney show, also I've got Vlado opening as well. I think he's on X Factor, right?
Yes. That guy has not got back to me for ages.
Really?
I knew him before he went on X Factor. Just
Oh, come on,
remember
man!
me,
Don't change, bro. Don't change.
Don't change.
He seems like a sweet boy. I haven't
But
met him
that'll be
yet,
great,
but he's
yeah.
gonna be opening, and DJ
really
Willie and
talented.
DJ Tickle. So
No Cataluna. No left side.
no, they're gonna
Not
be
yet.
they're gonna be a part of the show, but in a different way. So yeah,
Ooh.
but I've got some special stuff as well. I shot some footage yesterday.
I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah, and that's for the concert, just exclusively just for the show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
See, this is why you gotta go buy tickets, guys.
You have to come. Yeah,
Gotta
it's gonna
come.
be great. It's
Support
gonna
him.
be- Yeah.
Support our Australian. Our Australian
You're
talent.
gonna mix the nationality
our
up too as well.
Australian. If you want me to, but we're in Australia right now.
He's
I'm
like
just...
Jamaican rapper Shady that sings Unforgettable. He's here now.
I can't believe
Hi,
you said
Shady.
unforgettable. I was like only dancing to that song like yesterday. I swear. I was
Dancing as well.
Yeah, I
You're
dance
dancing
all
to
the time. Yeah.
Unforgettable. Oh my
Yes, and Can't Let Go. Can't
Okay.
Let Go is a good dancing
Tell
song.
Lauren that Unforgettable, which is Unbreakable,
I'm right here.
is about anti-bullying, and she's been dancing to it since.
No, in You're not understanding me, man.
Yeah,
You're making me
obviously
sound
not.
like a bad person
Well,
right now.
I'm just saying, she likes to dance to Unbreakable.
Okay,
so
there's
you
a
guys
difference between-
check out Unbreakable and just see how you can dance to that one.
You dance
I
to it
can't wait
slowly.
for you to dance.
If I need to
Alright,
show
that's
you, I
true,
will.
that's
but
true,
you
that's
dance
true,
to it
that's
slowly.
true, yep, that's
Can't Let Go is a good
You
fast-paced
can,
dancing song.
you can slow dance to that one.
Exactly. There's such thing as slow dancing.
I'm messing with it too much. I feel bad
you might
now.
be doing the
I feel
fast
too
dancing.
bad.
I'm gonna get on stage on Friday and show you how to dance to that song.
Okay,
There you
okay.
go.
All right, you can do that. All right, cool. I'm gonna bring you up on stage.
Oh God.
I'm gonna bring you up on stage on Unbreakable, so you can dance with me. How about that?
I'm not going to object to that,
Alright.
but I think you're joking.
If I find you, I will pull you up
Oh God.
on stage.
All right.
All right.
So I won't come with a friend anymore. I'll just come by myself, so I don't embarrass myself. Because hopefully the crowd will be filled with strangers.
No, I wouldn't do that to you. Don't worry. Just come, okay? I feel bad now. I feel like you're too scared to come.
I'll be still coming. It's okay.
All right,
I'll come
cool.
to support you.
Okay, thank you.
Now, even though you've already achieved so much, like we were talking about all your other songs.
Mm-hmm.
What else can we expect from you in the future?
Well, I have, other than the Australian tour, I have a double EP that's coming out early this year.
That.
And I can't wait for you guys to hear the music because I am taking it to another direction. It's always going to sound like Faydee, you know, but this is why gonna have two EPs coming out at once. I have one side which is gonna be the deeper records,
Love
the
that.
deeper urban records, you know, like Unbreakable and like Can't Let Go and Laugh Till You Cry and these ones. And then I've got the other EP which is more of the fun side, which is like Lullaby, like I Need Your Love, like Nobody, you know, these kind of records.
Party
Party
dance stuff.
records,
For the
you
other
know?
side is slow dancing.
Yeah, exactly. So you
Yeah.
know, you can dedicate one to your slow dancing
There you
and
go.
one to your actual.
You're helping
party
my
dancing.
exercise. Thank you.
I just don't want to get anyone confused. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So yeah, so I'm working on that, and it's been a really, really fun process. We've recorded over. How many songs have we recorded now, Divi?
He's in his own little world.
How many
He's
songs?
got his headphones
How many
on.
songs have we recorded now? You reckon? Like how many songs? Yeah, like overall with all of them so far.
13, 14, I reckon.
Yeah,
13, 14,
probably.
wow.
Yeah. I reckon around 15 if you add the ones. Yeah, I'd say 15 records we've recorded so far.
I'm so pumped.
in
I
the
hope
last
everyone
few
else
weeks,
is too.
and yeah, they're really, really cool. Really cool.
When can we expect that? Is that early this year or later this year?
I don't want to announce it because I don't want to like.
Get our hopes up.
Yeah,
and then you let us
exactly,
down,
exactly.
yeah.
But I promise you, like, I'm working really, really hard to get it out the first quarter of this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when it's out, come back on the show.
I'll be here.
Even if it's just a phone interview. Because you travel all the time.
Yeah, nah. We can do a
don't
Skype.
stay-
We can do a Skype.
Skype, there
I
you
look
go.
terrible on Skype. Like, if you think I look bad
Really?
now, Skype.
I don't think you look bad right now. I never
I-
said that.
You
You just
you put us on the
you need
downlights.
self-esteem.
You know what
I'm
this
sorry.
does? You know what this does?
That's why I also put a light on. Not that it's
doing
helped a
nothing.
it's helped a little bit, which is very shiny.
You look good though, so that's all that matters.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
So do you. Now, before we move on to the Rave It Up game, yes, there's a
Okay.
game we're going to play.
Excited. Okay.
What advice would you give to the listeners who might want to follow their dreams of becoming a singer?
Give up. No,
Oh,
I'm joking.
whoa.
No, don't. That's the last thing you need to do. I think if you really want to achieve your goals, you really have to learn to like pull yourself together when things get bad, you know, or things don't work out the way you want them to. You know what I mean? I think, like I've always said this, it's really easy to start something. It's more difficult to follow through on something.
Oh, yeah. How many people give
Right?
up in like the first...
How many times have you heard
months.
someone go, I'm going to start this, and I've got
And
an
then
idea
they
and I'm
never
going to do
do.
that, and oh my God, you know what? It's like, what have you been up to? I just started this, or I'm going to do this, or I just came up with the craziest idea that they haven't invented. It's like, okay, you hear all these ideas, but you never actually see anything kind of like come to life. I think it's important to learn to follow through on something. And when it gets tough to like, okay, if this is really what you want to do and this is a passion of yours, then you need to work hard for it because no one's going to give it to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Like, how many people complain about like inventions that are invented and then you're like, oh, I thought of that first, but you didn't do it. You didn't stick to it.
You didn't actually
Yeah.
get off your ass and do
And
it.
do
You
the
know what I'm
hard
saying?
work.
You weren't, you know, shout out to the people that kind of like sit behind their computers and judge people all day. But like there are people out there that sit behind there and they just literally like judge other, you know, artists and whatever, saying, oh, you know, if that was me, you know, I would have done it like this, or like, you know, like, oh, I would have been there, and you know, I would have sounded so much better, or I could have, you know, this video looks like crap, I could have done, you know, it's like, well, you can't really say anything until
Yeah.
you're kind of
Prove
like,
it yourself.
yeah, if you want to do it, that's great.
Yeah.
Go for it, you know. And yeah, I mean, some people probably don't know, but I did finish a degree in business management. So, and for me, I really didn't do anything with it.
I'm learning new things about you.
Right, but
Yeah.
it was in Western Sydney actually, so our neighbours just here, you know.
Exactly.
But like,
Was that kind of like a plan B in case?
it was my plan A to my parents,
Oh, okay.
and
But really in your mind.
plan B to me,
Yeah.
plan D for me. But
I like that. Plan D.
yeah, but
That's
like,
how important it is.
yeah, but it honestly taught me to finish something I started. It taught me not to give up just because, like, I feel like, you know what, it's not, you know, that's too difficult, you know. So I think that's my advice, you know.
That's your advice.
That's my advice.
I love that. Thank you very much.
Come on! Burn it up, burn it up, burn it up, burn it up, we burn it up, we burn it up. All right then.
It is now time time for the legendary Rave It Up 2-minute hot seat. For all the new listeners, and for
2
you,
minutes.
Faydee, yes, how this game works is
Okay.
I'll ask you various questions and you just have to pick your preference.
Okay.
So it's like Coke or Pepsi, cats or dogs, and you have to answer as many questions in 2 minutes as possible.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna try my best.
your friend Ramos, I'm sure you want to beat him, right? Because I do have the leaderboard
I don't think
here.
I'll beat him. He seems
You
like a really
versed
smart
everybody
guy.
else that's played the game on the show. So, come on,
okay.
you're a competitive person, right? Well, I think we all are as human
All
beings.
right, all right.
So, Ramos has actually played twice. So, the second time he played, I guess he had a bit of an advantage because he knew what the game was.
That's not fair, but
He got a
anyway.
mixed version of the questions, though, so he couldn't study it. He came 5th and he answered 83 questions.
So there's actually like a right or wrong answer to this, isn't it?
No,
But you said it's a preference. So if it's a preference, why is there even like a...
it depends how many questions you answer in the 2 minutes. So, how quick you
how
are
quick-
at making
damn.
decisions.
I'm
Yeah.
terrible at this. Okay. Alright.
Well, let's see how you go. And then if
Okay.
you do really bad, you're just going to have to come back on.
Okay.
Yeah, deal. Are you all ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, don't cheat. I don't,
It's
like,
like
I don't like
cheating.
cheaters. Don't look at the list.
There's no answers there to cheat.
Yes, there is, because
Really?
I'm asking the questions on the sheet.
Okay.
All right,
Alright.
you ready?
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
iPhone or BlackBerry?
iPhone.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Rap or rock?
Rap.
Rock or pop?
Pop.
Pop or country?
Pop.
Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Beach or pool?
Beach.
Skiing or snowboarding?
None.
Comedy or action?
Comedy.
Blondes or brunettes?
Brunettes.
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
Sunglass or hat?
Sunglasses.
SUV or convertible?
SUV.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
PlayStation or Wii?
PlayStation.
Sing or dancing?
I changed my mind. We.
Sing or dancing?
Sing.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Italian or Chinese food?
Italian.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Kim Kardashian or Scarlett Johansson?
Scarlet.
Johnny Depp or Will Smith?
Johnny.
Mall or online shopping?
More.
Cinema or home movie?
Home movie.
Ice cream or gelato?
Gelato.
Cake or cookies?
Cake.
Cookies or cookie
It's
dough?
cookies. No, cookies. Cookies.
Family or friends?
Family.
Football or soccer?
Football.
Christmas or your birthday?
No, wait. Football, like European football. Soccer.
Christmas or your birthday?
My birthday.
Night or day?
Day.
Bus or train?
Train.
Straight or curly hair?
Straight.
Eye color, blue or brown?
Brown.
Vampire or werewolf?
Werewolf.
Texting or calling?
Huh?
Texting or calling?
Calling.
Sydney or Melbourne?
Sydney.
Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
TV or movies?
TV.
Starbucks or Glory Jeans?
Starbucks.
Snow or surf?
Surf.
Harry Potter or Twilight?
Harry Potter.
Family Guy or The Simpsons?
Simpsons.
McDonald's or Hungry Jack's?
McDonald's.
Red Rooster or KFC?
KFC.
French fries or chips?
French fries.
Burger or hot dog?
Burger.
Pies or sausage rolls?
Pies.
Tomato sauce or barbecue sauce?
Tomato.
Guitar or drums?
Drums.
Sneakers or thongs?
Sneakers.
Bike or scooter?
Bike.
Leather or denim?
Denim.
And we're out of time!
Really?
Yeah.
Did we actually hit 2 minutes?
Yes, I know. I played the game myself and I'm like,
Oh, I could have kept
I
going.
feel sorry for all my guests. It's actually a very hard game.
This was fun. I could have kept going.
Well, we can if you want. It's a great way for us to learn more about you.
Yeah, I don't mind actually. This was fun.
So, how many questions do you think you answered in that time?
I'd say 60.
Ooh, very close. Do you think you beat Ramos with the 83?
No.
No.
Well,
You have answered 53 questions. And
That's because I changed my mind like 3 times.
Yes. You are sitting 35 on the Rave It Up leaderboard.
What?
I know that sounds bad, but
That's
there's been like
terrible.
over 133 people that have played this. So,
That's
it's
terrible.
a hard game. See, you're just
I'm
gonna
in the
have to
top
come
40.
back
I
on
should be in
now.
the top 10.
I know. See, just come back on the show. Do it
Alright.
over Skype. You
Alright.
know what to expect now.
Yeah, alright.
So you can just smash
Alright,
it.
I'll smash it next
You'll
time.
be like,
I will smash
we
it
want
next
your
time.
honest answers though. Don't.
They were honest.
Good,
If you didn't
good.
want honest,
I know,
could
you
have
were
done.
honest.
If I wasn't honest, I could have done it.
I've had like
in
the
a minute.
person at the top of the leaderboard. I swear that I don't even think they gave the honest answers.
Really?
They were just like
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
whatever you first say, like Facebook, iPhone. So
I should have done that.
no, then that would have been cheating.
Nah.
Yeah,
Come
we
on.
want your honest answers.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a great.
Nah, I wouldn't
Even
do
though it's
that.
competitive, it's a great way for us
It's
to learn
fun
more about.
because I'm actually I really do enjoy like what would you rather
yeah,
kind
me
of
too.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's always good to
usually-
play games with guests. Kind of
Yeah,
warms them up a little
it's
bit.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I think sometimes I think I should start the interview with this, but then
Like, what would you rather? Would you rather having the worst nightmares, like the scariest stuff that you see while you sleep? Every time you sleep, you see the scariest stuff. So you never really have a good night's sleep. The scariest stuff, or while you're awake, you see the scariest stuff, but you have a good night's sleep?
Wow, that's deep.
What would you choose? What would you rather?
I kind of like a good night's sleep. So I think I'm going to go with the bad things during
Yeah? It'll be happening right now.
Yeah.
Everywhere you went, yep.
That's
But then it's like, if
eye-opening.
it's happening every day, like during the day, then it's like, okay, I'm going to be sleeping soon. And if it's happening while you sleep, you're going to be sleeping soon. Oh my God, I'm going to be dreaming. Oh God. Nightmares!
What would you choose?
I think I would choose the sleep because I don't really have much of that anyway.
So you want the good sleep, not the nightmares?
No, I have the nightmare sleep. I don't really sleep anyway, so what's the point?
So you might as well just have a bad sleep. All right.
Yep.
That is a good would you rather.
I have
that's a good
much
one.
better ones, but they're really rude, so I can't say them now.
Do it off the camera. Now is obviously the time in the show where I ask more fun and funnier questions.
Okay.
And we have a question that all your female fans want to know the answer to.
Mm-hmm.
Are you single?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
That's a sexy question you got there. That's a really sexy
Say it
question.
to your fans, not me.
Well, you know what? It's for me. I don't really talk about my private too much because even with like my friends and even my family, I am pretty closed off when it comes to that because it's
Good, you got to be in this industry.
I don't know. I feel like I put so much into my music, my real life into my music that I like to keep that side of things as personal as possible because you never know what's going to happen. So at this stage of my life, I don't know where I am and where I'm going to be, 1 year from now or 2 years from now or 5 years from now. And I don't want to put anyone else kind of like throw them under the bus in any sort of way. And and if I write a song like Laugh Till You Cry Again about my ex, I wouldn't want anyone to know who it's about.
So maybe we should just listen to your songs, then we know the
Yeah,
answer to that
exactly.
question.
But I love my fans and I appreciate them so much and they understand.
They understand.
Yeah.
It's all good.
They understand.
We understand when...
I love you.
Yeah, we understand when you become more famous that you don't want to, reveal your private life. You got to keep something private.
Yeah, like just in general, not even just like about who I'm with and stuff, or if I'm with anyone. Just in general, like it's good to keep some things private.
And put other things in your songs.
Yeah, exactly. More to sing about. Yeah, exactly.
Now we are getting to the end of the interview, unfortunately.
What?
I know, this has gone so quickly and I've had so much fun. So thank you for coming on the show again.
Thank you.
But as a closing statement, and was probably the most important question, a bit more serious now, knowing what you know now, what would you tell your 14-year-old self?
I would say hire a lawyer.
Wow, that's deep.
Soon on. A good lawyer and probably don't stress too much about the small stuff and I'd probably want to study more and like kind of do better in school, but at the same time it's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
that's probably what I'd say to my 14-year-old self.
It's good advice for all the 14-year-olds listening as well.
Yeah. And go to the gym.
Yes.
Start from the gym at 14 because by the age of 19 I was like,
by your age,
it was,
you'd be like, if you started at 14, you'd
I
be like
would've been
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, not like right now, it's like skinny and scrawny like this.
No. Where's your self-confidence, man?
I don't know, man.
Now, before we go, if the listeners would like to contact you or find out what you're up to, where should they go?
Just go to my house. That's at... No, just head to...
Get your pen and papers out.
Just head to Faydee.com. Or you can just, chat with me on Instagram, my Facebook, Faydee Music, and my Twitter, which is Faydee, or my Snapchat, which is also Faydee Music.
See, he's on everything.
Yeah.
You've got to be, right, these days?
You serious? It's life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I haven't met one person that's just only on Facebook.
Yeah, you
That'd
haven't,
be
huh?
sad.
Have you?
No.
My dad, I think he's only on Facebook.
Well, there you go.
That's
but
bad
he's
enough.
Not,
That's terrible.
He's not
For
in
him
the
to even be on
industry,
Facebook
though.
is
For our parents to be on Facebook
weird.
is a big deal.
Yeah, it is. It's like they discovered the lottery.
It's like, what is this?
It's crazy. Yeah,
Oh.
the internet is
I
like
know
the
it took
lottery
my
for them.
dad for ages. He'd always go on my mum's account
Oh,
to,
really?
look at what I'm doing and what my cousins are doing.
stalk,
but
huh?
To stalk us, yes.
Yeah,
And then I made him a Facebook account. He's like, I don't need that. People don't need to know what I'm up to. I'm like, but you, what? He could stalk us through your account.
Right. That's funny.
Social media is an interesting thing.
It is, yeah, it is. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, this has been a great chat. And thank you so much for coming on the show.
My pleasure. Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun.
Thank
and
you.
definitely love to have you on again in the future.
I would love to be
When
back.
the EP comes out,
I'll be
let me
here
know.
talking about every single track.
See, that's good. Can we do that? Like,
Yeah,
seriously? I
yeah,
want to know.
Yeah.
what goes on
oh
in
my
this
god,
head.
you remind me of my sister.
Really?
Yeah, like you just like that, like seriously? That's
Seriously?
That's exactly my sister. Wow.
There you go. When your
That's why we
sister's
get
not
along
here,
so well.
I'm here to
Yeah, no, that's
be
so
the
sweet.
substitute. That's
weird.
Weird. Anyway, thank you again.
Thank you so much.
And good luck with your upcoming show.
Thank you.
And for everyone watching, make sure to check out Faydee while he is here in Australia. Because it doesn't happen very often.
No.
Please come back more.
I'd love to.
But for
Thank you.
now, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.